everyone, and welcome back to Commander Clash. This week, we're playing some fake partners. Everyone got to build around two legends that aren't partners, but really should have been. Let's see what everyone's running.
Hey, it's Phil, and I'm bringing Kudo and Ayula, the king and queen among bears. I'm also gonna bring a bunch of other bears, and also everything on the board is gonna be bears. There's gonna be a lot of bears.
Yo, so you know about Captain America, but the one thing that goes well in a cap deck is Iron Man. So naturally, I wanted to pair them two together, see what they're like as partners, and let's see if we can get the Avengers to assemble.
Hey, it's Tomer, and I'm playing Nissa and Chandra, aka Gruul Friends. We're gonna ramp with Nissa and burn out the table with Chandra.
I'm Seth, and I'm telling the tale of Hans and Safi, complete with an Hans run and a whole bunch of Lurgoy. This show is brought to you by our sponsors. You can purchase all the accessories we use on the show over at ultimateguard.com, and you can purchase all your guards over at cardkingdom.com/mtggoldfish. You can also support us by buying some merch over at mtggoldfishmerch.com or directly through Patreon at patreon.com/mtggoldfish, where we post exclusive content like deck tours and post-Commander Clash wrap-ups. 4, 3, 2, 1, Clash up!
Cool.
All right.
I didn't hear one from Krim. I thought everybody was very enthusiastic.
You never hear one from Krim. So I will draw for my turn.
As usual, Seth goes first. The conspiracy continues.
You've been first more than me lately, I will say. I'm gonna play a Surveil Land and you can go. Ooh, do we keep that? I'm gonna
Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that.
This is actually now a good hand. Let's just start with a Spire Garden. I have 2 or more opponents, so it enters untapped, and I'll tap it for green. Just a casual exploration. You may play an additional land each turn.
Great.
Well, let's kill Tomer.
Let's play Sheltered Thicket as an additional land for the turn. I'm surprised Exploration is not a game changer. This should be a game changer in my opinion. I'll pass.
It feels like it is,
I mean,
but
Green,
no
didn't you hear
ram
Tomer?
on the-
Green cards are not allowed to be game changers.
Yeah,
there's
green has been
rules
true.
about that. There's
You know-
secret
you know what?
interior rules, yeah.
You're right.
I'm going to play Command Tower, and then I'm going to go ahead and play Esper Sentinel, and I'll pass.
Oh, that's a game changer.
Yeah, right.
What?
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna play Hushwood Verge, and it taps for green, so I'm gonna spend a green to play Delighted Halfling, and go.
Ooh.
Oh,
All
what
right,
the
I will
heck?
draw.
My counter spells are offline.
Well, I'm going to play Wooded Foothills. I'm going to crack a Wooded Foothills. I'm going to get a Shockland, actually, I think. Let's get a Temple Garden. Going to play it untapped. Take 2 more. And then I'm going to start doing things. We're going to play Commander number 1. Safi Eric's daughter. Can sacrifice it. To make it so when a creature would go to the graveyard this turn, you return it to play. And then you can go.
I feel like it would be perfect if Seth, you have like a sister. And you could like cosplay Hans and Safi somehow. That would be
that actually, yeah. Hans is coming.
Okay, I'm going to play a Command Tower. And you know what? I got 2 commanders. Might as well also jump in on the commander action. We're going to play Nissa, Vastwood Seer. When it enters the battlefield, you may switch your library for a basic forest card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. If a land enters the battlefield under your control, if you control 7 or more, it flips into a Planeswalker. It's a Flipwalker. So I'm going to get a basic. I think I'm just going to play the basic, and then I'm going to pass. So there's a basic. Right. I'm going to shuffle and pass.
So much
Catch-up ramp online.
Yeah, baby.
I'm going to go ahead and just play Riverpire Verge. Then I'm going to play Stoneforge.
Sure.
Stoneforge
Y'all
is good.
love those Verges. Do you guys play Verges in all your decks? I've seen a lot
They're
of
better than
Verges today.
Checklands, right?
They're amazing.
Are
In
they?
2-color decks.
I just forgot to put the Verge in this deck, or else I would be running it. Also, I mean, loot art, and like we all know how I feel about loot art. Editor.
This is the first set where I actually am like actively not trying to buy full arts because the full arts don't have loot.
I know. It's so disappointing.
Wow.
Oh, look at
Krim's
this.
going for it. There's the Ether Spark.
I'm getting the Ether Spark.
I'm
and then
Whoa!
Well, let's see if this card's any good.
I pass after that.
Okay. Wait, why am I?
No way.
Okay,
The
it's been a
reverse
long
card has
day.
not
I
been
just came
played
off
yet.
a flight that was like 16 hours. Okay, my brain's a little bit frazzled. And of course, I'm playing Super Friends.
Oh, this is untapped. I'm going to shock in this Temple Garden. And then I'm going to spend 2 mana, white, to play a Knight of the White Orchid. I think Toma has more lands than me, so I can search my library for a
just by a
plains card, put it
little.
onto the battlefield. We're just going to get a regular old plains here because it's untapped. And then I will pay a green, and you can counter it, and a white. And I'm also gonna play my first commander. It is Ayula, Queen Among Bears. Whenever another bear enters the battlefield under your control, choose one. I can either put 2 counters on that bear, on target bear, or target bear you control fights target creature you don't control. Pass.
All right, there's going to be a lot of fighting
coming.
all of a sudden.
Hopefully they're
there's
fighting your
bears.
stuff mostly.
Oh, there's bears.
I'm going to pay 2 mana. I'm going to play Invasion of Urgamon. So it's a battle. When it enters, I get to make a treasure token and I can discard a card and draw a card. So I am going to...
Seth, is a battle a creature?
A battle is not a creature and you can draw a card from him. That's fine. I'm going to discard... I'm going to discard a Sun Titan. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to make a treasure token. And then someone needs to defend this. I guess it's going to be Tomer, since I don't know if you're playing many creatures in your deck. I don't plan on ever flipping it, so I don't know if it'll be relevant, but technically, Tomer, you can defend it. And then I'm going to play Boros Garrison, bounce land, pick up my Temple Garden, and go ahead.
Okay.
Wait, who's your other commander, Tomer? It's Nissa and Chandra?
Chandra, the Gruul
Okay.
friends.
Oh, that the flavor is good, but that Chandra seems awkward in the deck.
They're
The
very
Blood
good
Kinger
Gruul
Chandra,
friends. Can I flip Nissa? That'd be funny. No, I'm just going to play.
Doesn't it flip at like 7 lands?
Don't worry about it. I'm going to play Chandra, Fire of Kaladesh, 2/2 that says whenever you cast a red spell, untap Chandra. And you can tap it, deal 1 damage to target player. If it dealt 3 or more damage this turn, exile her, flip her over. She's a planeswalker on the other side. And then we'll go Prismatic Vista. All right, you know what? We're going to have some fun here. I'm going to sacrifice a Prismatic Vista. I'm going to get a basic. I'm going to lose a life. Wait, I'm going to shortcut this. I'm Prismatic Vistaing for a mountain, and then I'm going to cast Nature's Lore for a forest, and then I'm going to play a Cinderglade. Whee!
Wait, do you pay the one?
Yes. Here we go. A Highland Forest. It's a snow-covered mountain forest. And then, my friends, it took a while, but we finally got there. We're gonna flip Nissa, Vastwood Seer. Just green things, okay? It's fine. So Nissa has a lot of abilities, but the one that I care about right now is I'm going to go -2 on her, and I'm going to create Ashaya, Awoken World. It's a 4/4 green elemental creature token named Ashaya.
Not nearly as cool as the Shia they printed later that turns all your things into lands.
Oh, yeah.
Look at it, it's beauty.
Also legendary,
yeah.
right? You can only have one of them, I think.
Oh, it's legendary. Yeah.
Okay.
It's yeah.
Are you done?
Yeah.
I hope so. Good Lord.
All right.
It's been a good
That was
3
cool.
turns for Tomer.
Marsh Flats. All right, let's go ahead and go take me down to 39. Let's see, blue, red. I'm going to go grab a hollowed fountain here, and I'm going to shock it in. So I'm going to go to 37. Now that I've got that going, I'm going to spend 2 mana. I'm going to go ahead and play Earth's Mightiest Emblem, a.k.a. Arcane Signet.
Oh. Okay.
I'm going to activate Stoneforge.
Let's see the Ether Spark.
It's the Ether Spark that you all knew about. Okay. Surprise. +1, which will then allow me to attach Ether Spark up to 1 target creature that I control, put a 1/1 counter on that creature. So it goes up to 5 loyalty. I'm going to target Esper Sentinel, which will get a 1/1 counter. And then I will politely pass.
Would you like
can't
to
even
pay
get
that
loyalty.
too?
Yeah, now you gotta
yeah.
pay the 2. The problem is
Yeah, you gotta pay
it's gonna be
2.
more because my commander is kind of a normal with this. I am also not gonna pay the 2 because I'm gonna pay 2, but to cast Folk Hero, it is a background, but it's just in the
So
nice
I'm
90.
drawing?
Commander, yeah, you can draw. Commander creatures you own have, whenever you cast a spell that shares a creature type with this creature, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. But for
Bears.
each commander, right? So if I have 2 commanders, both can draw once each turn.
Mhm.
Good thing that would have been very awkward otherwise, because I'm gonna pay the second one. Kudo, King Among Bears. So now we got the Queen and the King Among Bears. Other creatures have base power and toughness 2/2 and are bears in addition
Us
to their
too.
types. That means all of your creatures, sorry for the stacks, I didn't make the rules here. That also means that my fight mode it's kind of even Stevens now. First of all, I'm gonna draw a card here. Whenever another bear enters the battlefield under my control, I choose one, and I put 2 counters on probably the first striker, which it's on target bear you control. This is actually a bear now, besides the bit that it's a 2 mana 2/2. Ooh, I draw land. That is convenient. Here it is. So that kind of means that this Ashai is a 2/2 now.
It is true.
So
Yeah,
I
it
could
is a
just
2/2.
attack Nissa.
Wait, there's
Question.
4.
It's
It's a 4/4?
first strike. Wait, you guys are not going to attack me for this, though, right? I'm trying to kill
Wait,
Nissa.
why am I gonna
I'm not.
attack
I'm
you?
not. Why would I attack you? Well, I mean, if I attack you, it's because I want to get counters, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But do this too. Just attack Tom, okay? I mean, I already attacked, so politic-wise, I kind of this time.
yeah.
But, you know the deal. Yeah.
I'll block over Shia.
Yeah, then I'm going to pass.
How big is Chandra, Tomer? Is it a
2/2.
2/3 or 2/2?
Everything.
Well, everything-
Oh,
Kudo.
yeah, everything.
It's a 2/2 now.
Kudo, yeah, Kudo,
Thanks
that's
for the
right.
power
That's
buff,
right.
Phil.
Yeah, the
no
other
Forge
sentinel
is
is
a 2/2,
yes,
baby.
ours.
You got to pay the 3 now.
Baby, I'm cooking right now. Oh, that's insane.
I'm just going to play Strip Mine is my land for the turn. I put it in every deck. Just in case.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Umpy.
Sack the Treasurer's 5. I'm going to play a Karmic Guide. Has pro black and flying, but when it enters, you can return a creature card from a graveyard to the battlefield. If that resolves, I would like to target my Sun Titan,
Ooh,
Yep.
some
get that
game
back with the Karmic Guide. Sadly, it's a 2/2 Sun Titan. And then Sun Titan can get back my Wooded Foothills, which
That's
yes,
a big value.
You have a Sun Titan, right? And that gets
I
anything
do.
3 mana or less, right?
Like Mana
a
value
strip mine?
3 or less, permanent, yeah.
Huh.
Yes, I
Strip mine, yeah. Strip
And then
mine.
I'm gonna- I'm
I
just
just
gonna
wanted
crack-
to verify.
That's not part of my game plan. I don't even think that's a realistic Commander game plan because I got so many opponents. If it was 1v1,
Not
I'd
to
get you,
Tomer.
but
Kind of out of gas, honestly.
we'll see about that.
Oh, I know the struggle. That's usually my game plan there.
I'm just gonna get a surveil land with my fetch.
Let's
and
see what we
get
draw.
Tomer.
Oh, you're not even attacking the Nissa.
I kind of want my Safi to stay
I would
alive
block.
this turn.
Okay, let's take up Nissa. So reveal the top card of your library if it's a land, put onto the battlefield, otherwise put into your hand. I hope it's not a land. It is Chandra Flame Shaper. It's a 7 mana one. Oh, it actually does a lot of crap. All
Does
right.
it draw
yeah.
cards, Tomer? Are you out of gas still, or did that change?
Oh, you must be out of gas.
I'm going to tap Chandra. I'm going to ping Phil for 1 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Feel the burn.
I'm gonna surveil Tarmogoyf's nest into the graveyard.
Tomer, you can't let Seth have Sun Titan.
But he
You
has
know
Safi
that.
Eric's daughter. He actually just has like an untouchable board right now.
Safi helps. That is, yeah, I can sack it to fizzle a removal spell. If you get a Sunfall or something, you get me, but
We'll pay the 7. We're not here not to cast Chandras and Nissas. I think that's the whole point of the
I
deck.
assume you're not paying the 3.
You'd be surprised. The answer is no. I'm going to cast Chandra Flame Shaper. You could just draw a card. This will trigger Chandra Fire Kaladesh. We'll untap. So Chandra enters with 6 counters on it. I'm going to do its -4 ability, which will allow me to do 8 damage, divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers.
it can snipe the Ether Spark if it wants to, right?
There's no way you're not going to force him to pop Safi.
I'm going to force him to pop Safi.
If you don't target my stuff, I won't attack your planeswalkers.
Oh,
Right.
no.
Me
no,
and you,
no,
Phil.
no,
Me and you, buddy. So how do we deal with
no.
these two? You are very not good with me if you guys make this deal, both of you. Just so you know.
I honestly think Phil and Seth are actually way ahead. Like, I'm out of gas and my
What?
planeswalkers are going to die.
I take that as a compliment for the Bears.
Okay, we'll do 2 to Ayula, 2 to Safi, 2 to the Delighted Halfling. I'll put 2 on the Knight just to send a message. That's all I can do.
Wow.
Yeah, Chandra goes down to 2, so they're not long for this world. They're both gonna die very soon.
So I guess I'll sack this and target the Sun Titan. And
Yeah,
then
that's it. Like now you attack the planeswalkers.
I
They
guess I'll
die,
put it in.
and
Don't
then
act
that's
like
all I
the
got.
victim here. No. You
I mean-
Tomer, you have 8 mana on turn 4 and 3
Yeah.
planeswalkers. You're not going to sell
I'm no
yourself as the
Trojan.
victim.
Are you passing?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm passing.
All right.
We're friends, right, Phil, in this scenario? Just by
I
default,
guess
like
so, yeah.
an enemy of an enemy type thing.
Yo, I don't want to whine. It's just I do think that Seth is actually ahead on the board.
I think it's time to play
I
a
do.
Muruganda Raceway.
Ooh, it's time to...
So we're going to start
Ooh,
my
engines
start those
started.
engines.
I just saw this movie, actually. We'll do Captain America's Aid, a.k.a. Sigarda's Aid. And then,
That is so scary.
as you know, Captain America is my commander. So say what you want. I hate the sword, but I'm putting into play Shield of War and Peace. And then Shield of War and Peace is going to equip to Esper Sentinel.
Wait, what's the shield again?
Shield
It's
of War
Sort of
and
War
Peace
and
is
Peace.
Sword of
Sword
War
of
and
War
Peace.
and Peace, yeah.
And so a creature says,
It is the worst naming convention in Magic
I'm
history.
so
It's literally
here
a
for this.
sword, but for some reason it's a shield. But okay,
Okay,
sure.
all right, Tomer, are we trying to stop? All right, I don't want to hit
Watsy.
your creatures, so now you're
We have
making
to
fun
agree,
of my
Watsy.
shield. You love the shield, okay, Tomer? Just for at least right now, you love the
For
shield.
right now, it's the best. It's the best.
Yeah,
shield
wow,
ever.
what a great name.
Wow.
Okay, who has the most cards in hand right now?
I guess I have 6, so probably me then.
I will just swing for 5 at Seth.
So I will take 5 to 31.
Yep, and then
5 counters on the ether spark.
so that's 5 counters onto my Ether Spark. And then on top of that, now Shield of War and Peace is
Yep.
going to deal you whatever your hand size is. And then I gain life equal to mine, which is 5. So I get
So
plus
I'm down to
5.
25.
And then I get speed. We're speeding up, baby.
Oh my God.
We're at a 2 now.
This is much
we're
faster
going
than
vroom,
Richard's
vroom.
speed.
From here, I'm just going to, I have 5 cards. I'm going to minus 5.
Mhm.
And I'm just going to draw 2. I will politely now pass the turn.
All right. Am I just gonna recast my commander and hope it sticks this time? Boring, but I gotta do it. I want the value from their background, so I'm gonna recast my commander. It is a creature that shares the type, so I'm just gonna draw a card from this. Oh my god, no land. I'm just gonna attack Chandra.
Chandra's got to be the worst of the two, right?
Seth, you're just attacking my planeswalkers next turn, I assume?
Just don't talk to him.
No, 1,000,000%. Yes, of course.
Don't talk.
what else am I going to do? Yeah.
No chumps then. Chandra dies.
Don't talk to him.
Don't talk to him.
No politics, please. Just get this out of the way first. Okay.
Wait, are you done, Phil?
Yeah, you can go.
Oh,
Yeah, no
all
lands. Yeah.
That's awkward. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will untap our lands. So Karmic Guide has Echo. So technically I have to pay its mana cost if I want it to live. I'm not going to do that. So I will sack that. I'll draw for my turn. It's almost worth it just to attack the Nissa down, but I kind of want to do other things.
You just got smacked by like for 15 damage or something, and somebody drew 2 cards immediately afterwards. But okay, so this is the problem.
No, but you teamed up with Krim. You guys made this bet.
Yeah.
Like, I view you as the
Under
same because
duress.
you guys made a politic
Under
deal, and I
duress.
told you going
What
into
the
it.
rest?
If
I
it
told
makes
you
you
going
feel
into
better,
it that I will treat you
Seth.
both the same. So there's no
that
I'm
was
not
a
sure why there's surprise
one-turn
here.
allegiance.
It doesn't matter. It
was
doesn't
it.
matter. I
That's
warned you
all
going
I had.
into it. I warned you.
All right,
So
all right.
I'm going to play Shifting Woodlands. Comes and play untap because I have a forest. Wait, how do I not die to Krim?
I'm not hitting you again.
All right,
You're worried
1,
about that.
2.
I'm spreading the love.
I'm going to cast Sajiri Shelter, targeting Sun Titan. It gives a creature protection of a color of my choice. Does it resolve?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
So I'm
hold on. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna choose red. So Sun Titan has protection from
Wow.
this turn. Then I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna
Yeah.
swing at the Nissa, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back this land.
I was
I'm
going to
get
draw
back
a
Get
card
that
next
was
turn. That was pretty scary.
Nah, I'm not gonna get back
Okay.
Safi yet.
That's going to go into the
Wow.
graveyard or into the command zone.
And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to just play a solemn, and I'm going to get a basic, and I'm just going to shortcut and correct this fetch and get my other surveil land, and then you can go.
All right, I'll pick Seth for 1 with Chandra before my turn.
20
Little revenge.
now. So you're going to foresters or basic?
We'll play
Time for some ramp.
revisit.
Do you pay
Also, I just
the...
realized something. Hold on.
five.
I missed 2 triggers.
pay
I
the
get fine
5?
on Seth, but do you
No.
pay the 5?
No, go for it.
No, I also didn't. I wasn't paying Krem, so you can draw for me too. Like I didn't have the ability to pay.
Oh, I do have a surveil land. Commercial district, ETB surveils. They do nothing. All right, it'll go into the graveyard. Chandra Fire Artisan.
Well, it draws cards though, sort of.
Yeah, I draw a single card and then it dies. Like I told you. This is. I'm not in a good position.
You could have
believe
also
me.
just killed the Sentinel, though. Yeah, like
That
was
is true. You
another
could just snipe the
way.
Sentinel. There was another pathway.
I'm done. That's all I have.
Okay.
Now I feel slightly bad for Tomer.
I mean, you can feel however
Only-
you want.
only a
I
little.
don't think it was correct to go after them. This is that hard.
I'm going to play Reflecting Pool. I'm going to play Cap.
Mm-hmm.
My first of 2 commanders. So Captain America, first Avenger, pay 3, unattach equipment from Cap himself only, and he deals damage equal to the equipment's mana value divided however I choose. And then catch, beginning of combat on my turn, attach up to 1 equipment I control to Cap. He's a 2/2. Let me try this. I'm gonna play Simulacrum Synthesizer.
Oh God! Oh,
my
boy!
God.
So
We need
for those that
artifact
don't
like
know,
now. I know, Grim. I know. Oh boy!
this is whenever an artifact enters with mana value 3 or greater, I get a 0/0 colorless construct that is as big as I have artifacts. This is relevant because, as you know, my backup commander, or not my backup, my other one is Iron Man. So we're trying to do a little bit of Captain America and Armor Wars from the specific comic book arc, and that is sick as heck. I'm going to go ahead and scry 2 from Simulacrum thingy. I'm going to move said card 1 to the top and 1 to the bottom. And then so in this situation, I guess I'll just swing this at you, Phil.
Yeah, I'll just take it. It's 5. And then I
Yes.
take 7 from the sword.
I will gain 8.
That sword shield's doing pretty okay.
And
pretty relevant.
that'll be
Pro
10
and red are
more,
kinda
or
good
that'll be
colors
5
today.
counters onto my little
like the
friend
life
here.
gain.
I'm going to gain speed. So we're going fast. Would it be absolutely crazy for me to just go ahead and pop this for 10 mana? Probably. Okay. I'm going to plus 1.
I almost wonder if that's what you're supposed to do with it.
I'm going to activate it so it goes to 11. And I'm going to move it on to cap. And that's currently everything.
Scary.
We kind of need Vandal Blast. Who's got the
Yep.
Vandal Blast?
Not me.
I have to discard. I'm going to throw away Sacred Foundry.
All right. I'm going to untap. I'm going to make a land drop. I can feel it.
Or just play more
Ready for you,
bears.
Phil.
I am going to play more bears. That we know. Here is Wilson, Kultivierter Grizzly.
Wilson.
So this can't be countered. It has Vigilance, Reach, Trample, Ward 2, and I can choose a background, which is irrelevant, but here's a background that draws 2 cards. And then a bear entered the battlefield, and that means I can either fight something. How big is that Captain America? Oh yeah, it's a 2.
Oh, you can
I
actually.
think.
Oh, because your knight's a bear. That's right. Huh.
Yeah, the knight is a bear, so I can make target bear
Wow.
fights target creature you don't control. So I think I have to fight the captain here.
Man.
Let them fight.
So this has 3 damage. Let's just use this as a.
Oh, now we can
I
attack
guess
the
that's
Ether
relevant.
Spark with our tutu. With our tutus.
Yes, I did
Vulnerable.
draw land, so I'm gonna play a Urza's Cave, and then I'm going to play Champion of Lumhold. Creatures with power less
Ooh.
than Champion of Lumhold's power can block creatures you control, and whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on the champion. It is a bear that entered the battlefield under my control this turn, so I am going to put 2 counters on the champion, making it so nothing can block, pretty much. It's a 4/4 now.
Huh.
Yeah, turns out I brought a stack, guys.
Oh wait, does that actually help the constructs? Because they're 0/0s.
Yeah, the
so it's actually
constructs get
setting their base
bad
power up by
benefits.
2.
Yeah, I'm more built around bears than this. There are some cards that are cool with this, like I play Esper Sentinel as well, but
Yeah.
I'm mostly out here for the bears. I'm going to swing, I gotta try to knock down the Aether Spark, so I'm just gonna swing in for 8 at the Aether Spark, and then pass, and hope I survive another turn for this.
All right.
All
This is
right.
dead. Maybe I should have
Beautiful.
untapped.
untap.
Got down.
Phil brought stacks.
Well, I have come to play the most expensive tutu of my life. We are going to spend 8 manas to cast Abyssin, Angel of Hope.
Dang,
It's a
that's pretty
tutu, but it's indestructible, and it has flying and vigilance. It gives all my other permanents indestructible. So then I'll go to combat. You have a Stoneforge, technically, right? Well, I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah, I
swing
do.
both. I'm going to swing both at the Ether Spark anyway. Solomon, Sun Titan, both tutus. Sun Titan will trigger. I'm going to get back.
Can't leave your commander in there. Like, that's almost disrespectful.
Yeah, you
Hey-
know me and
hey,
commanders.
Tomer. Will you
Yeah.
will you leave my my planeswalker alone?
I can't believe this.
You think I'm gonna
You know, I'm
attack
gonna
with
get-
my shot?
I'm gonna get sappy.
Yeah?
I'm gonna get sappy. I'll
no,
get sappy back.
I'm leaving it alone.
Okay, so then I'll block one of them with your my Stoneforge. I'll block your Sun
Sure.
Titan.
And then I'll just play a Temple Garden tapped and go ahead.
And Sep, Crim, even a god can bleed. I want it to go down to 49. Bam, Chandra. Taste it. Taste mortality.
I am
My
a
rat.
rat.
Mortality.
My wrath. So first I'm going to ping with Chandra. My wrath. So first I'm going to ping with Chandra. And I'm
Oh, are
gonna
you trying to flip it?
I'm going to ping Seth.
Is it happening?
Um,
Sure, 22.
And then I'm going to pay 3 mana, and we're going to cast Valakut Exploration. When a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may exile top card of your library. You may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. Beginning of your end step, if there are cards still exiled with it, they go into the graveyard, then it deals that much damage to each opponent.
Good and prosper.
Yes, it untaps my Chandra. Very, very big wombo combo. And then I'm going to pay 5 mana to recast Nissa, Vastward Seer. I'm going to get a basic forest, and I'm going to put it into my hand, but I will not play it. I'm going to save it for later.
Ooh. Also, by the way, Tomer, I assume you're not paying for the 5 or whatever on S.
No,
Or
yeah, go for it. I'm here to help. Okay, I'm done. So I
Okay.
put a basic forest into my hand, and I'm gaming. I have 2/2/2s blocking
Well,
the girlfriends.
as you know, this is a Captain America deck, and it's also got Iron Man. So we're going to play Inventor's Fair.
I thought you
And
were
then-
like, this is a Captain America deck, World Slayer.
World no. I am trying to make Armor Wars and team ups happen with Cap here. I'm gonna go ahead and play a flying 2/2, which I keep forgetting about because of Phil's Bears. It is an artifact though, and so because of that, I will get a construct.
Yeah.
So it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Plus
It's a
two,
plus
plus-
2, so it's 9. Then I'm going to plus, and Tony's going to go ahead and get the Ether Spark so that he gets a +1/+1 counter. Okay, let's go to combat. First thing is I'm going to swing at Seth with Esper Sentinel. It has Pro White, and then Phil, you don't have any reachers or flyers, right?
Funnily enough, this one has reach.
How big is
I don't make the rules to that. It's just
It's like a little question.
Okay,
that
sure.
one.
Yeah, I guess
It's a
it's a
2/2.
2/2. I'll swing at you, Phil. Whenever Iron Man attacks, create a treasure token. Then you may sacrifice a non-creature artifact. If you do, search your library for an artifact that is, it's a pod. And so first, I'm going to get a treasure. Yo, this Tony card's pretty sweet, huh? Then,
You want a 4-drop, right? Sacrifice the synthesizer.
oh, yeah.
value,
Get
yeah.
pod up now. And then, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this, sack the treasure. So I get a 1.
Okay.
Grim keeps telling me that artifacts are a problem, but honestly, I don't see it.
I agree. I'm going to go, what is Tony without his commander's plate, though? You know what I mean?
God.
Look at that.
So
It
there's this
auto
suit of
equips.
armor, the Mark 40. We're going to call this the
Does
Mark
equip.
69 420, and then that's going to go ahead and attach over to Tony because
Right.
Esper Sentinel has protection from white. So it's pro green, black.
Well, now I couldn't even block if I wanted to.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take 6 commander.
I'll take 5 and then 3
And then
from
sword,
the sword.
sword'll trigger. I have 8 cards in hand.
Oh, Crim's gaining so much life.
Don't worry, I'll ping him.
Vandal
I'll ping him
blast.
for 1.
Vandal blast.
This
You
will be
show 'em.
6.
I'll send a
counters.
message on the way out.
I pass. Oh, and speed went up, so now
Ooh, full speed.
boom! We're max,
Oh, boy.
baby.
So
We
what's the
out
card
here
that has
doing
max
it.
speed?
Okay.
It's a temple false god or something?
Yeah, now
Yeah, I think
it's
it's
the Temple of False God.
Woo!
Uh,
All right, now you're gaming.
I'm going to draw.
That was enough.
Oh, bro. I'm going to play land.
Also, I'm cheating everyone. I have 8 cards. I need to discard down to 1.
We need an artifact wipe of some kind.
Are you all being Thanos? Don't be weird. Leave me alone. get out of here.
But your X-Men are killing us, Grim. I thought they were the good guys,
I hope
but they
you
just
all
keep
know
hitting
this,
me.
by the way. I
Well,
went
maybe
the
that
full
means
bit
we're the
here.
baddies. Are we red?
This is for you, Seth, because Iron Man and Captain America are my favorite X-Men. I got the whole X-Men fit just for you.
You're looking good. I don't know what that is, but it looks good, whatever it is. Tomer, you should have artifact destruction, right? You're red and green.
All my draw engines were blown up, so
Nah, they weren't very good ones anyway.
yeah. Shame they got
I
blown
If
up
it makes you
anyway.
feel any better.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pay 4 mana and play a Guardian project.
Do you pay 5?
No.
I'm
Super
not.
fun.
So go ahead and draw. I mean, this one has vigilance, so this one can attack, but there's a huge construct. But that can't even block.
I
So
can't-
I'm just
I would-
gonna pass.
Champion
Wait,
Landhold
is
is-
it huge because of Kudo or whatever? Or
Oh, you
how does
could-
that work? Is it a 2
I mean, the
or
construct
plus
is a
get plus
12,
2.
so it can block my stuff.
Oh.
I play with a saga for the construct here, so yeah, they
Ugh.
work with my commander. I'm
I
just gonna
think this
pass.
Kudo's actually working against
All
us.
right. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
I have some some creatures that would kind of be big, but they're not at the moment.
I mean, it
will
doesn't affect
untap
mine. Mine are all 2/2s.
and draw something
Yeah.
good.
I metagamed Kudo.
No. All right. Well, I mean, I came here to tell a classic Magic story, so we're gonna tap 3 mana and we're gonna cast Hans Eriksson to go with Safi Eriksdotter. If you don't know, Hans, along with having one of the best beards in Magic, also they're siblings, right? When Hans attacks, I reveal a top card in my library. If it's a creature, I get to put on the battlefield tapped and attacking, defending player or planeswalker they control, and then otherwise the card goes into my hand. And when a creature comes into play from its ability, it fights Hans. So it can maybe cheat something big into play off the deck. But I'm gonna pay 3 mana, and we're gonna do the Ak Hans run. It's a Lurgoyf thing, and play a terrible Terravore. So power and toughness equal to number of lands in all graveyards.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome. I have 3.
But I think it's actually a
wow.
2/2.
Oh,
Even though, because it's not on top.
Quick layer
of,
check.
It's not on top of that.
But if
yeah.
you kill Kudo, maybe it gets bigger.
We're gonna go to combat. Do you have any other blockers other than the huge construct, Krim? Is that the only untapped thing?
I don't know what a construct is. I guess technically it is, but this is the Mark 1.
Oh, the Mark
the
1.
Mark
Do you have
1.
any other blockers other than the Mark 1? That's what I meant.
Oh, no. I don't have any other
Okay.
blockers other than the Mark 1.
All right, so I'm going to swing at you with Sun Titan and Avacyn. They both have vigilance, but so 2/2/2s. And Sun Titan will trigger. I will get back a Rogue's Passage.
I will block the one I can on the ground, Sun Titan.
Okay.
Sun Titan doesn't die. It's indestructible.
Hans doesn't have haste?
No, I wish I had haste. It'd
What?
be way cooler. He's got too big of a beard to be
That's not
hasty.
2025.
Scroll rack.
Is that
And then
true?
go ahead. You get to draw a card, Krim, by the way,
Yeah.
because I'm not paying whatever that number is now.
5? It's still
And
5, everyone.
yeah, okay, that's way too big for me. All right, go ahead, Tomer.
No, I'm contributing. Okay, we're all
Contribute
trying
to
to
it. Tap
take
that
off.
Chandra, Tomer.
We're
Tap
trying to
that
take off
Chandra.
the Infinity Gauntlet off Thanos' hand, and all of
How-
us are
There's
trying.
probably
You
a movie about
understand
this.
that there's no way I am Thanos here, right?
You
One damage.
Wait,
to
is Thanos the bad guy?
He's purple Squidward.
Does he
All
that
of
good or bad,
Marvel's
though?
villains are just color variants of Squidward.
Come on, Tomer. I went from wanting to kill you to rooting for you over the last 5 turns.
After I've been totally neutered, then you're like, ah,
Well, that's what
let-
I'm rooting for you
let
now.
do
Yeah.
something.
I'm
Let's
willing to bet that
dance
Tomer's
a little
actually
bit.
just fine. He's going for the Oscar right now, which I'm gonna mail
Okay.
you myself.
You want to see the Oscar nomination over here?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you some sick tech. You want
Sure.
to see the power of Gruul Friends? Okay,
Yes.
Krim. After mocking it, so
I'm not mocking it. I'm not
I will
mocking. I
ping you.
fully believe
I
you
will
have
ping you
something.
for one.
I take 1. I'm at 53.
Taste the rainbow. I'm going to hit you with more. It will be Torbran.
Ooh.
Torbran,
Oh,
a
that's
red
good.
source,
Seems like
would
pretty
deal
good.
damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls. It deals damage +2 instead.
Wow. Chandra's up to a bolt now.
I think Tomer's lying. I think he's got us here. I
Yeah?
think he's doing some
Yeah, I
very,
do.
very good acting here.
I got
I
Play
you.
to
don't
begin
believe
Storm?
you,
On the
Tomer.
ropes, Chandra untaps. Krim, you know what time it is? It's time to
Time
take
to unleash
3
your win
damage.
condition.
Down to
Okay.
50.
Time to take 3 damage
Wow.
on Chandra.
Getting
We
there.
got him all the way down to
Okay.
50. We're doing it.
And this means that Chandra actually flips because the 3
Oh,
more damage was dealt this turn. Exile her, flip her over.
Y'all laugh, but I respect Tomer enough to know that he is very good at
Thank
gaming
you.
us.
It's not Tomer I'm disrespecting. It's that Chandra is just not.
I believe in the
on
power
guard.
of Gruul Friends, okay? It starts loyalty 4, +1, deals 2 damage to target player, -2, 2 damage to target creature, or -7, 6 damage to each opponent. Each player dealt damage this way gets an emblem with, at the beginning of your upkeep, it deals 3 damage to you.
Oh, that would actually probably
I
kill
mean,
me.
that would kill me.
But we're not done yet. We're going to
Whoa.
play that forest I was sandbagging before.
Look,
Oh,
don't play
This will-
silly, Tomer.
This will trigger Nissa, trigger Valakut Exploration. We'll do Valakut Exploration first. So I exile. Oh, damn. We have Rockfall Vale, a land underneath this. I can
Okay.
play it until end of turn. Nissa triggers because I have 7 more lands. She's going to flip over as well. Bada bing, bada boom. We know what side she does before as well. So there we go. We're going to play the extra land with Valakut Exploration. Rockfall Vale. Boom. Trigger the Valakut Exploration. Oh, it's Minsk and Boo.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's a
Uh,
good card.
And
Timeless
Boo got him.
Heroes. It's a lot of text. I'm not even going to read it yet. Let's not worry about that.
It makes a hamster. That's an important thing.
Let's plus Nissa. Reveal top card of your library. If it's a land, put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, you may put it into your hand. It's a land. We put it onto the battlefield. Trigger Valakut expiration. Boom. It's a Boseiju who endures. But I can't channel it because that has to be from my hand, not the exile zone.
And you're out of land drops now, right?
I
You
am
played
out of
two
land
already.
drops.
Okay.
You have 6 mana at your disposal.
However, I'm not out of friendship.
Cards in hand. Yeah, I know. yeah. Okay, Tomer.
So this was my tech for trying to keep the super friends alive. I could go by Armageddon your lands, but I don't run any of those. Bothersome Quasit. It's a 3 Minache. Go to creatures your opponent's control can't block, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, go target creature an opponent controls. The plot thickens. I don't have enough mana to cast Minsc Boo. This is very sad. Whatever. I didn't want to play Minsc Boo. I want to play this. Burgeoning.
Will you pay the 5?
No, draw a card. Trigger the Bothersome Quasit. The Burgeoning, it's like Exploration except better. I have 2 cards in hand. Neither of them are lands. I will goad the big constructs, the massive construct.
I don't know what you mean. You mean Mark 1?
The Mark 1. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I apologize.
Okay, thank you.
I
Now I
misspoke.
understand.
And then as my last act of defiance, Krim, I'm going to ping you for 4 damage.
Okay.
So I'm going to go to end step. I put the card's Exile Valakut Exploration still into the graveyard, and I'm going to deal 2 damage plus 2 from Torben to each opponent. So you all take 4 damage on the way out.
Dead, down to 10.
Behold.
You're at 39,
Down to
Tomer.
15.
You're not. You're doing
Yeah,
good.
we'll see how long that life total lasts.
I feel like that one
that
turn
passed.
where you teamed up with the X-Men might have paid off for you in the long run. Because you're looking pretty healthy, and me and Phil are looking pretty unhealthy.
Untap. I gain a life from Inventor's Fair. The Stark Expo? Don't mind me if I do. I'll draw. I'm going to just go ahead and play Scalding Tarn. I'm going to fetch for a... Let me see what I'm going to fetch for. I discarded the Sacred Foundry because I'm a gamer. So we're going to get a little loosey-goosey, I guess. I'm going to get a Steam Vents. There it is, my Steam Vents. I'll go to 40.
We did it.
We got him back down to his starting life total.
Okay, I told you this is Armor Wars. So let's go ahead and make some Armor Wars happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to cast Helm of the Host.
Oh.
That is so scary. Ooh.
Yeah.
Helm of the Host will now attach itself to Tony.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to make a lot of Iron Man armors. So Synthesizer will happen, which means I get a new, this is Mark II, and they're both 12/12s. So Tony's got his thing going. I'm going to go ahead and play, I guess, a Shadow Spear.
Yeah.
That'll then equip itself to the construct that can attack.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The 13/13 is goaded. I'm going to play Robe of Stars.
Okay. Is that the one that phases stuff out?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
This does move my artifact count up to 14. And
I would react to the equip.
I'm going
it
to
looks like it's targeting the Iron Man. I mean, this might kill me, but I will try to swords to plowshares.
Whoa,
The ducky swords. All right, come on.
As we all know, there's always a good Sorcerer Supreme to watch
at least
over the
it's,
Avengers.
on theme. Yeah.
Counter the best hero in Marvel, by the way. Don't let anybody fool. Or sorry, this is my favorite X-Men, Doctor Strange. Better than Spider-Man. Best thing to come from Marvel. Just
wait, he's an X-Man?
Yeah, he's totally an X-Man. No, he's not.
Krim just says that because he knows I don't know any of the other
movies.
names. Yeah.
Krim, I know better.
You had to do it, Phil. It was worth trying.
Line up a Shakti.
Yeah.
Get out of here with your sword stuff. Okay.
Did you pay the 50 or
Did
something?
you pay the 5?
I'm good. I think I'm going to pay another price pretty soon.
I'm going to go to combat.
Do your worst.
So Helm of the Host, I'm going to spawn another armor. Except this one's not a construct, unfortunately. But
it does still have the mana cost, though.
Yes.
Disgusting.
This is the Mark III. I have 16 artifacts total. This does have haste, so how big is Lurgoyf thing?
Everything's 2/2s. Everything's a 2/2.
Thanks, Kudo.
I'll swing this at Seth then. Esper Sentinel at Seth. Both Tonys at Phil.
Yeah.
And then Goated Construct will also be moving towards Phil, because I mean, you have Indestructible, so...
Yeah.
Now I get a treasure token from both Tonys attacking. Armor wars, baby! There's so many armors everywhere! Ah!
Too
Okay.
much armor.
In response to the trigger, before you toot out something that wrecks me, also
Okay.
you can still have a counter. I will try
What?
to obscuring haste to survive this somehow. I controlled both of my commanders, so we get 3 mana
nice.
back. I don't know. Prevent all damage that would be dealt this turn by creatures your opponent
Clutch.
controls. So Seth, you're welcome,
Oh,
Seth. We
thank you.
turn out to be friends
you.
here.
But you could also maybe block in a decent way now. I don't know.
Does this happen?
I am actually going to use my...
Oh, God.
Yep, I
The
tried.
superior free
Bracket
spell.
4. Bracket 4.
That's
Actually,
what,
this is the bracket 3, by the way. I checked. So now I have my 2 treasures. Okay?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and just sacrifice the second Tony. So I'm going to sacrifice an armor. Because what are you... You know, when you're
Doesn't Tony just sacrifice non-creatures?
Oh, is it non-creatures? Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I played
Yeah,
it.
okay.
Tony can't
That's
sacrifice.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm going to still figure this out then. I'm going to pop and look for a 1-drop.
So what do we think about the Ether Spark now? Does this game
I
mean
don't
the Ether
know.
Spark's good? It's actually like, it's been good this game.
Tony Stark's.
I don't know.
Well, yeah.
I think either Spark's like, it's fine.
Masterwork
Yeah.
ingenuity.
I don't think that's...
Oh.
So now I'm going to have it enter as a copy of, there are a lot
Either
of
side.
shields. But hold on, actually, hold the phone. If I have it enter as a copy of the shield, I gain a lot of life. And, for the flavor of Groot making a cute little floral shield, I'm going to copy Sword of War and Peace. I'm going to have this equip itself to the construct that's swinging in. So then I will get another Iron Man armor. So I'm now going to pop the exact thing I just got to go grab. It's a 3, right? So I can get a 4 for Tomer, right? We love
Are you
we
getting
love
the
us.
Cultra?
We love us some Tomer, right? So
No. Oh,
Yes.
Shield it's gotta be.
All right. I'll root for you. I'll root for Thanos.
I'm
if you get
getting.
Cauldron.
I feel like for this, I have to get a Shield of Cauldron just for the flavor,
yeah.
right?
Are
Like-
you running all of them?
Yeah, of course, Tomer. Of course, I'm running all of them.
my boy. This is why I sided with
Look,
the
hey,
Avengers.
To me, my
Homer
X-Man.
knows. He has a sixth sense for knowing when someone's got
Yo,
Cauldron
no,
in their
it's
deck.
actually legit good in Captain America.
Yeah, the sword is crazy.
I'm not even joking.
Have another construct, and then now this will equip. I'm gonna have this one go to Tony.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
Bill dead.
I have 18 artifacts and kudo to kudos.
So I'll just block with the creatures that can, Hans and Terravor.
Oh, right. That's not a white card. Okay, for some odd reason,
Yeah, I
you
got
have
a
mono
couple of
white.
greenies in
Oops.
there.
Oh, you can't block
Oh,
with
this
Hans.
is
Pro
Red.
red. All right. Just my Lurgoyf.
How big is Terravor?
It's a 2/2 still, sadly.
Oh, right. Never mind. I keep forgetting. Thank you, kudos. Okay.
I think I just die, right? The constructs. So I do have this. Does Iron Man have trample?
The construct does, but it has pro
Oh,
green.
it has pro green. Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
just
right.
dead. Then you just need to
Super
find out
dead.
how much life and loyalty you're gaining. So I'm just gonna.
Oh,
Okay.
the loyalty. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
That's just 6 loyalty.
Oh,
Because
wow.
Kudo will
What do
still
we do
be
about
there.
this?
Be make it a 2,
Mhm.
right? So then I'm going to gain 21.
21.
And then I'm going to minus 10. I currently have 14, so I'll have 4 left to make 10 mana.
Yep.
I will make him all white.
Are you going to farewell, Krim? Just farewell. That's enough mana to
Honestly,
cast
I'm
a
thinking
farewell.
about
Okay.
it. Actually, hold on. Do I have to do it white? Can I do it white? Let me verify here. So I'll do all red. I'm gonna cast Chandra's Ignition, targeting a construct.
I imagine this is going to be game. I'm going to scroll rack. I'm going to put back 2 cards and draw 2 new ones. And those ones are not
Chandra's
going to
each,
save
deals
me.
damage equal to its power to each creature and
And opponent.
opponent. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
opponent, that's a big part. Yeah, I have no response to that.
I don't have a response to that.
GG.
Well, that's only 20. That's only 21 or 19.
I'm at
Tomer.
10 though. Oh, right. GG
Tomer
for me.
is
Yes,
dead.
I'm dead.
Dead.
I'm at
Tomer's
20.
alive.
And then
Don't worry,
I
I
believe
got
that
it.
kills.
I got this.
What is lifelink though?
Oh,
my God.
so
Good thing I'm already dead.
Yeah, I'm
That-
glad I'm out of this.
I'm gonna need a quick count because I believe this is lifelink, so I get 19 health per creature taking damage.
I thought we were just dead.
I had 2.
So I had 6 plus my face, so 7.
That's the face.
I'm gonna need
Yeah,
some
plus the
math,
face.
people. So 6 times 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is fine.
Okay, so
You got
I
him,
need-
Tomer.
I multiply.
I got this.
I got
Don't
it.
worry. All right, casual. I can't deal commander damage, nor can I deal infect damage. So we'll find out how.
I used 5 red. I have 10. I have 5 colorless left. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna politely use my treasure and Teferi's
Oh.
Pro out of here.
Sure.
and then it's
Well.
your turn.
Sure. Well, I mean, I'm going to go out swinging.
Play us some Chandras. Play us some Nissas.
All right, land off
I
the
have
top
12
one time.
artifacts now.
No, wasn't a land off the top. That's very disappointing. Oh, but I can be annoying. Krim, are you ready for this? I'm going to be annoying.
But I have max speed.
I don't care. Evolution Sage. That's going to bother you.
Yes.
Well, that's
Should have
good.
aimed for the head, Krim.
I think you actually can kill me here.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
I'm going to play another Chandra.
Oh, boy.
Chandra
Oh,
Ablaze. And I weighted -2 her. So each of us are going to discard our hand and draw 3 cards. How do you feel about that, Krim?
You took
How do you
my
feel about
Mjolnir
that?
from me. And on top of that, I was going to play Mendicant. But then I realized that's not great.
Now you mendicant.
Yeah, I really can't.
That's pretty sick though. With already
Um,
max speed, that is scary.
Ditching Mjolnir,
Yeah,
Mendicant,
it is an
Mithril
artifact.
Coat, Flawless Maneuver,
Are
and
you
Stone Chewer
quaking
Giant.
yet? I play Fabled Passage,
A little bit.
trigger Valakut Exploration, trigger
Okay.
Evolution Sage. So bam, 6. And I'm going to put the top card, which is Sarkon the Masterless. Oh my god.
Suck on this.
Oh
Sarkon.
boy. And then you know what? I'm going to crack this Fable Passage. I'm going to get I don't care what it is actually. It's the first basic I see. Forest, bada bing, triggers again on all my stuff. Oh wait, I also got a
Okay.
trigger on the Chandra Blaze. I don't know if that's relevant, but it is now. Boom.
Okay.
And then it's not over. Should have aimed for the head.
I actually don't think it is.
2. Valakut Expiration. Oh, Oath of Chandra. Here we go.
Does it deal 350 some damage?
Through protection from red? Maybe.
Yes.
The answer
Through-
will shock you.
What does the ultimate of that Nissa do?
I get to untap 6 target lands and become 6/6 elementals until end of turn. That's pretty
So
exciting.
you even want to do this? Come
Wow.
on, that seems.
That's like
You should try it.
pretty damage.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually tick up Nissa top part of your library. It's a Arid Mesa. Bing, bing, bing.
Whoa,
That's a
proliferate.
trigger. That's an evolution
This
stage
would have been
trigger.
pretty
That's an
crazy.
evolution stage
That
trigger.
That actually would have been, yeah.
That's a Valakut Exploration trigger. It's Chandra just to kill. We're going to crack the Arid Mesa. We're going to go down 1. I'm having my fun. I know I'm dead, but I still have 1
I
out
don't
in my
believe
deck.
you are. I genuinely don't think you are.
I still have an out of my deck, Krim.
How's he going to beat you, though? How do you think he's going to kill
like
you, Krim?
he's got a trick
Come
up
out
his
then.
sleeve, right? Because he hasn't done anything. Like we haven't
Yes.
forced him to do anything. Immediately
So
scared.
this goes up a tick. This goes up a tick. This goes up a tick. Trigger Valakut Exploration. Chandra Legacy of Fire. Let's just play Chandra Dress to Kill. We're going to tick her up. So she's going to be at 4. I'm going to exile the top card of my library. If it's a red card, you may play it this turn. Oh, it's Chandra Heart of Fire, but I cannot play it this turn because
Okay.
it's too expensive. And then I have 1 mana up.
Now you're going to win the game? Is this the 1 mana card that does it?
Yeah,
What is
go
this?
to
think
end
Homer
step.
might have fog.
I'm going to end
He
step.
could
I'm
have
going to put
five.
these 3 cards into the graveyard. You would take damage from Valakut Exploration due to this, but because you have Teferi's Pro, which is a very good card, you do not take any damage. Okay,
Eh,
let's see what you can
but
do.
does it
Krim.
change the game?
Okay, so I'm gonna untap,
Bring it.
gain a life. I'm at 347. I'm gonna draw for turn.
Tell me when you move to
I'm
combat.
gonna play Battlefield Forge. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm expecting here. I'm gonna go ahead and just cast 4, 5. I'm gonna play Nazgul Battle Mace. Equipped creature has Menace, Death Touch, and Annihilator 1, and whenever an opponent sacks a non-land permanent or a non-token permanent, put that card onto the battlefield under your control unless that player pays 3 life. It's
Okay.
going to bring up my artifact count to 13, but then I'm also going to get another artifact because I casted something that is 3 or greater. So we've got more constructs, more mark suits. It's okay. We had to blow up the first batch. They were faulty. But now they're ready. I guess this will go ahead and equip itself to my construct. And let me ask you a question, Tomer. How
Yeah.
many blockers do you have?
1. It's a
And then
3-2.
which one of your planeswalkers can ult right now?
2 of them can ult right now.
No way you're
Are you not winning this game, Krim?
I'm
Are you
gonna
just,
I'm
like,
gonna try to
sniping
win, but I
planeswalkers?
am very curious here. So I'm gonna swing out. Go to
Yeah.
combat.
All right, I'll allow it.
Okay. First thing is I'm going to get Nazgul Battle Mace, and I get a Helm of the. Oh, I get a Helm of the
Helm of
Host
the Host,
actually.
yeah.
You know what? We're here to make copies of Iron Man and get more suits. So again, back at it. Another Mark suit, which gets me another construct. And by the way, I don't know what number I left off on, so I'm gonna choose this as Mark 9. Okay. This is the Mark
Okay,
9.
16 artifacts.
So now I've got 16 artifacts, and I'm going to go ahead and move to combat now, which will get me 2 more artifacts. I'm going to get 2 more treasures. I'm attacking with everything at you, by the way, Tomer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's good. That makes the math easier. I'll show you my hand. Giles, Phoenix, and Chandra. I
okay.
take the damage.
Okay.
I die.
Oh, God.
I was
Okay.
searching for a Bane of Progress. I was searching for a Fog. I did not
Oh,
find either.
Bane
I
would have
die.
been
I
so
accept
bad.
defeat.
That brings us to the end of our Commander Clash for this week, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed this fake partner battle. We'll be back next Friday for another one. So until then, have a great week, and this is the crew signing out.